Oh, she bit two of my fingers off. I'm sorry. Not just my pinky. I'm sorry, I thought it was just my ring finger. My wedding ring finger. No, she bit the damn pinky and the ring finger off. How long was I gone? That's a better question. Is Dina even still here? Does she even still live here? What if she doesn't? What if, bro? Think about that for a second. I knew it. They went back. Did she go back to Jackson? Oh, man. But you had everything right here. I mean, I get it. Was everything gone? Everything's gone. I bet all my stuff still better be there. Let me go in this room first. Yeah, dude, she folded up some towels for us. She put everything in here. Little potato. Dude. Oh. I mean, damn, she only got the two fingers. Oh, fuck, dude. Is that it? He's just vibing, dude.
Hey,
What are you drinking?
coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Uh, those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. Dina, is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss, it doesn't mean anything. She just... I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
God dang it, Joel.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
That's right, baby.
Yeah. I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
I like that.
Oh, man. Ah.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep.
Dude, what a shot. Like, look at this. Well, The Last of Us Part 2. These are, I mean, I'm right here at the screen. This is immediate, like, impression right after the game ended. Let me switch over to full cam. Dude, tears. Like, actual tears on that last scene. I just, I get her letting, spoilers, obviously. I get her letting Abby go. I do. I feel like she thought that was the right thing that she should have done, personally, because of the way the game played out, I, as the player, wanted to kill Abby and leave her in that water. But where would that have left Lev, who didn't have anything to do with it? I guess we could have killed Lev too, but that would have been a little too dark, I guess. The game does do a great job of building your sympathy for Abby, and I hate it. I hate it for that, but I enjoy I enjoy every character in the game. I hate Abby for what she did, but her character arc and development and growth speaks volumes. It doesn't take away the sin. It, but obviously it lessened her crime. It lessened her outcome or jury or whatever the terminology I'm looking for there is. Dina said she wouldn't do it again, and Ellie went home to an empty house. I'm really, really glad the last scene of that game was that conversation with Joel, because I thought their last interaction was her saying, I don't fucking need you, and pushing him away even further. I was wondering the whole game if they made amends, if they, they patched it up, and it's good to see that that's how they did it. So, yeah, her talking to Joel. Joel just playing the guitar. He's such I don't know why, just something about Joel, that fatherly, heartwarming character. And it really kind of just pulls at your heartstrings. And the game takes that away from you right off the bat. And then we have this overarching song that I was actually hoping at the end of the game we would hear. And that song translated from Joel singing that to Ellie. So Joel to Ellie. Ellie back to Joel in a sense. And then it moved to Ellie to Dina. And maybe even back full circle from Ellie back to Joel. Yeah, there's so much that I don't even have. This is going to probably be at the end of the last video or maybe something separate. I don't know. I didn't mind Owen as a character. He wasn't as bad as everybody else, but he got in the way. I don't like spending that much time playing as Abby, but I get it because the ending wouldn't have made sense, really, without everything. I mean, I guess it could have. We didn't have to spend all that time with Abby. But then it kind of negates the whole Lev character and their whole struggle. I would play a full game as Lev and Yara and their journey and their mission. I thought the Seraphites were going to be a much bigger deal than they were. Turned out to be more so the wolves. The Seraphites were kind of built in the trailers, which is good. It's diversion. The game kind of felt like Halo 5 to me in the sense that we were spending more time with the other character than our main character. The reason we're playing this was to play as Joel and Ellie, and then you kill Joel and you make us play as Abby. It was kind of weird, but I get it because they're building, they're toughening your skin basically. I feel like Ellie should have did what she promised to do. I would like to know the conversation with her and Tommy. I'm assuming she's going back to Jackson. I'm assuming she's going to try to find Dina. I'm glad the game didn't kill Dina. I was fully expecting them to. I was fully expecting Abby to kill Dina. Just seeing her at the end, how malnourished she was, head shaven. It's just wild. But I'm glad Ellie and Joel made amends, and they were about to turn their whole relationship around. And she's right. Her life was supposed to mean something, and he took that away. And he said, if I had to do it all over again, I would. I don't blame him. That was his daughter, basically. Loses her in the opening scene of the first game, and the opening scene of this game. Closing of that game, you get a machine gun. Closing of this game, you get a machine gun. So I'm very, very curious as to if there is The Last of Us Part 3, where that story goes, where it takes us. Obviously, we won't get it for years, but I would like to see something end, concrete ending to the story, because this isn't a concrete ending. And you forget about the infected, you forget about the clickers, you forget about all that stuff. They come and go, there's jump scares, and you lose your train of thought on it simply because the human issues are heavier. You have these rattlers, the rattlesnakes probably, the Stone Cold Steve Austins. You have the ravens, which was mentioned. You have the fireflies. You have the wolves. My guessing is Ellie goes off and starts the Moths or the Monarchs or whatever that title's going to be for her Moth character she's drawing. Probably the Monarchs, maybe. And she's going to build something around that and hopefully try to get back to Dina. Maybe do her own thing with Jackson. Tommy's story is pretty much done. I'm glad Tommy lived. But I don't know where you go. I didn't know where you was going to go after the first game. But Abby's still out there. I don't know if that plays a factor in anything. I don't know if we'll ever play more of Abby and Lev. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I may try to do. I don't know how to review games. I really don't. I just like talking about them. I may do a spoiler-free thing, and just talk about it for a little bit. But it's a solid game. That's an amazing game. It's the best game I played so far this year. I had some issues rendering stuff, so I had to take a long pause from uploading it to YouTube, like a week plus. I just started Ghost of Tsushima, which so far is breathtaking, but this game just plucked at the hearts pretty hard. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Initial post-game impressions and reactions to The Last of Us Part 2. Naughty Dog, absolutely beautiful. Thank you for making me cry, giving me anxiety. I was anxious. All the emotion. Anytime a game can check every emotion box, the laughter, the sadness, the tears, the fear, the anxiousness, the empathy, the sympathy, and everything in between. And you served your job well done. There's a couple things that I wish would have happened, like the song, maybe less time with Abby, but I get every decision that was made. And so, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head out. So, as always, guys, check back for gameplays, commentaries, news, and updates. Later, nerds.